What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Andrew. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we'll be reacting to a new series called Kaguya-Sama, Love is War, guys. Guys, you don't know me. I love romance. I'm a romance junkie, so when I start another romance anime, I love Blue Box. I haven't reacted to Blue Box in a while. I just waited for that to be finished so I can react to it all at once. So guys, without further ado, guys, let's hop into Kaguya-Sama, Love is War. Plus, I'll be eating. Goated.
If it is your wish to live a noble life, you must not become the loser. Love is no game, it's war. Whoever gives their heart first will be conquered.
Wow. What an intro.
Welcome to Shuchin Academy, a prestigious school established many years ago to serve the noble and warrior classes of Japan. Though the class system has been abolished, many talented students born into wealthy, distinguished families attend this school.
Good to see you.
A student body filled with so much promise and talent can't be led by just anyone.
You're heading this way! The student council looks so cool!
This is Kaguya Shinomiya, VP of the Academy's Student Council. Her family owns the Shinomiya Group, one of Japan's top conglomerates with over 1,000 subsidiaries worth 200 trillion yen.
Damn!
She is the epitome of well-bred refinement. Her brilliant mind is befitting of her superior lineage, as are the achievements she's made in various fields such as traditional performance, music, and martial arts. That's who she is. But enough about her. Let's talk about the guy she's walking with. The Student Council's president, Miyuki Shirogane. A brilliant student whose name tops the list of any exam he takes. Though he lacks Kaguya's upbringing, his devotion to studying commands great respect. It's rare for a transfer student to be elected president, but in Shirogane's case, it's a testament to his work ethic. He bears the weight of a solid gold-braided cord that's been passed down between Shuchin presidents for centuries.
Those two look so good together. As dignified as they are smart, aren't they? Wouldn't it be amazing if they were dating? Somebody should ask and get the 411. No way! That would be way too presumptuous. I could never.
Alrighty then.
Have you heard? We've become a topic of gossip. People seem to think we're in a relationship.
Why am I not surprised? Best to ignore it.
Such a silly notion.
So, our peers think the two of us are dating. Hormones certainly have an interesting effect on the average teenager's imagination. Although, if Shinomiya threw herself to my feet and begged me to go out with her, I might consider it. And it's plain to see that she has feelings for me. So it's probably just a matter of time. Before long, she'll pull off that aristocratic mask and come to me with a blushing entreaty.
I never realized how ignorant our student body could be. It's like they forgot country. How did my peers conclude that someone with my upbringing could ever lower herself to again? It's not entirely out of the realm of possibilities.
Sounds like our world.
If he got down on his knees, he's intelligent enough that I could train him to be worthy of me. I doubt he'll be howling at my door in due time.
While they carry on with these delusions, half a year goes by.
Half a year?
Yeah, we're skipping ahead because nothing happened between then and now.
By the way, President, they found a snail in the apple and cherry relief on the water fountain in the courtyard and removed it.
My younger sister caught a cold from taking a dip in the water fountain when it was hot outside. That's what you get when you act before you think.
During this romantic stalemate, their tactics have become more aggressive. This is no longer a waiting game, but an active battle to see who will confess their love first. This mental warfare has raged for months, completely unbeknownst to its primary bystander.
Oh, that's right! Guess what happened, you guys? Looky, Lady Luck was on my side and she helped me win these movie tickets, but then she abandoned me because it turns out this is a movie my parents won't let me see. Do you two want 'em?
For the first time in forever, my weekend happens to be free. If you're free too, I don't see why we...
Rumor has it that boys and girls who watch it together become couples without fail. So sweet!
I'm flattered. You did just invite me to go see this, right?
Oh, wow.
Which of course means you asked to take me to a movie that makes boys and girls who watch it together start dating. Why, if I didn't know any better, I think you were, well...
Confessing my friggin' love to her.
Ooh, yikes. Give your heart and be conquered. In the world of young love, that's an absolute law. For two creatures of pride such as these, that kind of defeat is not an option.
What do I do? Should I pivot to a plan B? Well, we could always sell them to a scalper.
Oh my, I guess even you get flustered from time to time.
Them shivers.
You really are quite cute.
Not happening! But my escape routes are blocked on all sides. Looks like I have no choice but to charge forward. So, do you want to go or not? I don't put much stock in dumb rumors like that. However, it appears that you actually do. I'm still willing to go if you are. It's totally your call.
Shinomiya's mind moves at breakneck speeds.
He didn't retract his invitation, but he's asserting that any romantic significance it might have is coming from me. Well played,
Change.
President. I could refuse right here and now and put an end to the whole affair, but then all of the planning I did ahead of time would be for nothing.
God.
I went to the trouble of fabricating a prize and put it in Fujiwara's mailbox myself. I even made sure it wouldn't interfere with the president's hectic schedule. It'd be such a waste. And it's
Yeah,
also
that's
quite
planned
possible
out.
that if I turn him down now, he'll never invite me to anything again. It's too great a risk. I'm not willing to take it. Well, you know, I'm a bit of a romantic at heart. I can't help but believe in stories like that. So if we do go see it, I think you should ask me with more passion, don't you?
Playing innocent, skill activated. It's a negotiating tactic passed down in her family.
Bro.
It's said that this calculated expression and voice can make even the heart of a god skip a beat. This mortal high schooler doesn't stand a chance.
Pretty sure I read somewhere it's the man's duty to confess.
Lost in the maze of his mind. And of course, Shinomiya recognizes her opportunity and seizes it.
I have to admit, I'm curious about falling in love. I'm at that age, you know.
Oh. This battle of wits is akin to a high-stakes chess match. Shinomiya's queen has Shirogane's king cornered, but he isn't out of yet. Two prodigies dueling with all of their mental might. You can hear the wheels churning in their brilliant minds.
Oh, this is
Kaguya
war.
defense. Shirogane tries to break through. It's a race to devise
It's like
a
real life.
game-breaking strategy. Whoever forms a plan first will win!
Oh, if neither of you are into romantic movies, you can have these tickets for Mr. Birdson of Birdville.
Son.
Chaos theory. A winner was nearly at hand, but Fujiwara's casual remark adds an element of anarchy to the equation. Just one tiny factor, but much like the Big Bang, the chaos gives rise to countless possibilities. Our combatants have a lot to process. If you can't tell from the smoke, their brains are fried from the exertion. To keep their strength up, they're going to need sugar, and lots of it. The lone source of sugar in the student council room is this single steamed bun. Thus, whoever gets that steamy goodness first will win!
I think it's time to head back to class now. Ow. Be you right or alligator? Huh?
This was but one battle in what will undoubtedly be a grueling war between two top students with their prides on the line.
Jeez.
Yeah, that's right. This thing ain't over by a long shot. Because as long as these two can think, these two can scheme, and scheme they shall!
What's this? A letter? Oh my.
A love letter?
Yes. It's surprisingly romantic. The boy even asked me to go to dinner with him.
Ew! Wait, you mean he asked you out on a date?
Someone wrote her a love letter? That poor idiot. Why would he think that would work?
Oh, this little
Shinomiya
hectic.
spends most of her days with me. And put next to me, he'll be lucky if he registers as a talking weed. There's no way she's gonna go out with him.
Do you think you're gonna go out with him?
Well, sure, why not?
What? You've lost your mind, Shinomiya! Blindly accepting an invitation from someone you've never met!
Writing a love letter like this takes courage, and he mustered his just for me. How can I not fall for a boy like that?
Easily! What, do you think I'm just gonna stand by and let this happen? No way! I won't let you go on a date with that pathetic weed!
Why not? Does the mere idea Have seen me wrapped in the arms of another man not sit well with you for some reason? You really are quite cute.
Asking her not to date this creep would be as good as dropping to my knees and shouting I love you. I won't do it. I can't afford
Really
to.
gonna go on a blind date?
I think it'll be fun.
We're only 12 minutes into episode 1, but I think we know her well enough to know she's lying.
As if I would really go. Does she have flowers in her head instead of brain cells?
Called it.
If he wants to take me on a date, he'd better start by offering me a country. I might consider it after that.
Country.
Because one thing I'll never do is date someone as an act of charity.
This is one talking weed that won't be getting dinner with her anytime soon. She's only acting interested because she wants a certain someone to intervene. A cunning ploy. They're both too proud and too stubborn to own up to their feelings, so instead they rely on their wits, deploying clever traps, subtle manipulation.
Bro, this
Can I
thing
nonchalantly keep her from going?
is like breaking down everything about
Mull it over all
love.
you want, President. If you bow your head and sincerely beg me not to go, I refuse to cancel.
Damn, she thought this through. Plan worthy of their war. The only question is, how will Shirogane respond?
There's just one problem. As student council president, I can't endorse you having a relationship like that.
Good form. By speaking not as himself, but as a concerned president, he can oppose her without seeming too invested.
Relationship like what? We're only going out for dinner.
Let an elder be the judge of that. Depending on how they see things, you could face suspension. If you insist on going, you give me no choice. I'll have to run your blind rendezvous by one of our teachers.
The tattletale tactic. It's a highly effective but dangerous move, as the person who uses it risks being publicly shamed. But that's a risk the president is willing to take. He'll do whatever he must to prevent her date. That kind of determination demands
I
best.
didn't think he'd resort to such dire tactics. But this isn't over yet. Go right ahead. It's possible this is true love. I'm prepared to risk expulsion if that's what's necessary.
No, you can't.
If it means I can experience true love, I'll willingly offer my body and soul.
Body and soul. Kaguya lands a direct hit.
Don't be absurd!
How is it absurd? He's already shown me his devotion with his sweet words. So now I'll show him my devotion by risking expulsion.
No, you wouldn't dare! It'd change things if I confessed!
No way.
Hypothetically, would you forget him if I told you I loved you?
I wouldn't rule it out. So maybe.
It seems like your feelings are erring on the fickle side. If you find it that easy to reject his sweet words for another man's, then how true can that love be?
All I said was I would maybe consider it, okay?
Right, because nothing says true love like a maybe.
Stop playing it cool, you jerk. If you want to stop me, abandon your pride. I'm going. I don't care what you say. Unless I get a tearfully passionate love confession, I really will do it. President.
I'm going to take you away, Kaguya! And I don't want you to get expelled! Leave me! I love you more than anyone!
I thought he grabbed her.
Fine! You convinced me to stay, so I'm running them off! I love you so much!
Results for today's battle. Kaguya loses.
It's mine!
I'm not asking for the whole thing. Just give me a little sample.
Aw, you're so pushy sometimes. Say,
It's just vulgar.
But why get so worked up about it?
They should be more aware of the fact that they're representatives of our school. I mean, they were feeding each other in public like animals. Honestly, have they no shame?
I think you
Now
need to
she's thinking
lighten
about-
up.
Did you bring a box lunch with you today, President?
Yeah, my grandfather who lives in the country sent us a ton of vegetables, so I put my cooking skills to use.
This is Kaguya's first time seeing the rustic allure of a commoner's homemade lunch. Her lunches are prepared by her family's private chef, delivered to her school daily. These nutritionally balanced meals are made by expert hands with the freshest ingredients. That's the homemade lunch Kaguya has come to know. But sausages, omelets, hamburger steaks, pickled plums. She's never seen such delights. Ah! packet seasoned rice. All the cheap food one could want crammed into a tiny box. It was a mini treasure chest.
Octopus sausages! They really exist! I want to try one.
But she's too proud to ask for a bite.
Ooh, you brought your food from home today? It looks good.
I know it does. I made everything from scratch.
Say, would I have a teensy bite?
Sure. What do you want to try?
No, there's so much to choose from.
How about a little hamburger?
Ooh, I'll take it. No, don't do it! It's out of this world! Nothing makes my taste buds happier than the juice that spills out of a hamburger when I bite into it. It's like it magically transforms me. Eating it at room temp is best. Keeps the flavors locked in.
Here, try this next.
Yay!
Fujiwara, up until today I considered you a friend. But if your life were in danger tomorrow, I would gladly watch you perish.
The heck? What's with that scornful glint in her eyes? I get it. You think my lunch is a poor excuse for a meal? Oh, I'll teach you to look down on me and my food.
Is that miso soup?
Yep, rice tends to get cold and hard by lunchtime, but if you have it with a piping hot cup of miso soup, their textures merge into something extraordinary. See for yourself.
Wait! Wait! Don't take from the part he ate from! That's an indirect kiss! You kissed him twice!
Rice melted in my mouth and slipped right down my throat.
Yes, just rice for Ochazuke has been a long time thing. There's fantastic compatibility between a chilled side and
Oh,
some
bro.
It's crazy delicious. You're a genius.
This
Think
is
so?
ridiculous.
How
This
about
is
that,
good.
Shinomiya? It doesn't have to be fancy to be crazy delicious.
I feel like it one day. I made this brilliant discovery. You like the Isaac Newton of cooking. I need to have all together,
Goodbye, Fujiwara. We're through.
Oh, her death glare got like 10 times worse. But why?
Very well. If that's the way you want to play it, then that's the way we'll play it. Just you wait until tomorrow.
Damn.
I think there's a mythical bird in your lunchbox.
Seems our chefs let their imaginations run rampant today.
Yeah, looks really appetizing.
Of course it does. So appetizing, in fact, that you'll have no choice but to ask if you can try some. Luckily for you, I'm feeling generous.
Can I taste?
I guess we can even trade lunches if you really want to. It really is the perfect plan. He'll start pleading any moment now.
Let's all eat together.
Yeah, let's. Oh, you're having octopus sausages again?
Yeah, part of every balanced diet.
I just love them. You are what you eat, so eat something cute.
That's not what that saying means.
Is too. How do you think I got to be so adorable, huh?
You got me there.
President, I recall you have a fondness for oysters, yes?
Her aura is even more disturbing than it was yesterday. Why is she randomly offering me her crazy expensive food? Plotting something, she must be. There's no other explanation.
Oh my. That quaint little lunch of yours really is quite cute.
For
I
what?
helped you briefly out of poverty with a bite of mine.
Is this sort of some warped sense of pity? Well, I don't need her charity. I won't take it. I won't be humiliated. I don't have anything to give in exchange for your high-class food.
I just want an octopus sauce. Why'd you do that? Didn't it hurt? You need to protect your brain.
Ugh, it obviously wasn't on purpose, Fujiwara. What's this? You brought your lunch too?
Well, I did, but I didn't. The president was nice enough to make an extra one just for me.
Takes the same prep to make one as it does two.
It's so good.
Thank you. I'm glad.
They say you should paint your plate with every color.
Repugnant creature, livestock in human form, a prideless parasite reliant on others to survive. All that nutrition to your chest and not a scrap to your brain. I intend to hold this against you for as long as I live.
Yeah, she looks like she's ready to kill us both. Almost forgot. Our club mirror?
My tiny little octopus.
Gotta go. Bye!
Look at me. What am I doing?
She's on her knees.
I'm a fool.
to go. Now say ah. It's pretty good, right? Come on, let's share.
Oh, now she's happy. She was going through it.
Shibata, I'm so sorry. I had a terribly inaccurate image of you in my mind. I know now that you're human.
So did you think I was some kind of alien?
Don't worry about it.
Results for today's battle.
You were even more though.
Kaguya wins.
Good grief. He's tougher to crack than I thought he'd be. We spent so much time preparing and he still hasn't confessed his love to me.
Oh, look at the maid. Oh my
If I
god.
may, hypothetically speaking, say you found the man of your dreams and fell in love with him. Would he have to confess to you before you could date? Or would you be willing to confess to him?
The cunning warfare of love. A clash of minds with the combatants' hearts and dignity at stake.
Well, hypothetically, I would consider the risk of someone stealing him away and come to the most rational conclusion. And if I were genuinely in love, I would.
Try to understand.
Or I think I would. Probably.
She isn't struggling with this for some trivial reason like embarrassment or fear of being turned down. The reasons behind her hesitation go deeper than that. They're rooted in a myriad of complex psychological and
Why does it even matter? Leave me alone.
Sorry.
Alright, guys, that is episode 1 of Kaguya Love is War, guys. Wow. What a first episode. Miyuki and Kaguya just battles between love, trying to get the other to confess to one another and try to crack each other about it, but no, it's not working. They have plans and they just think it out so much. Everything's going to plan and everything. They have counter after counter after counter for each one, guys. So wow, this is a really good episode, guys. I love the romance. I love romance animes, and I'm definitely loving the first episode. Definitely got me hooked. So definitely want watching more Kaguya-Sama Love is War, guys. So like, share, comment, subscribe. All my social media down below in the description, and also my other romance reactions are in a playlist, guys. That link will be down below in the description. Thank you guys for watching my reaction to Kaguya-Sama Love is War, and have a nice day.